Go. All right, let's see it. Oh, that's fun. Should I turn it up? Probably. Oh, definitely. What the fuck? It's so low. Hold on. Is something supposed to be happening? Oh, we're good. Okay. Oh, because he's not fucking there. Okay. That's fun. Why are my subtitles? Hold on. Ah, okay. So sorry. There we go. I'm so sorry to all the people who wanted to read that. There we go. That's fun. That's really fun. Okay. Turn up a little bit more. Okay.
Are you sure? How did that even happen? There's no undo or anything?
He was messing with the console as I was working. I don't know what happened, but before I could try to get him back, the floor opened up and...
That's convenient.
Jax.
What? Are we all just supposed to forgive this? This guy messed up in the worst possible way he could. Now we have nothing.
This fucking
Jax,
guy.
Please, just calm down.
Jesus Christ.
We're all... We're...
Anything else you want to tell us?
Jax!
What? He gets to mess up like this and everyone takes his side?
Girl, you have like tortured people. Like, just a little bit, you know, like let's take a step back a little bit.
I didn't think it actually worked. We didn't know how to work with the files, and they were impossibly small, given what they were supposed to be.
Mm-hmm.
I saw a folder full of them when I was in Caine's code. So, I guess Caine found a way to get them working.
The old scans?
I know what it means. Congratulations, Zooble! Guess you still get to leave your mark in the world. Oh, isn't that fun?
Jax.
I guess you still get to hang out with Mommy after all, right?
So they are
Rex?
just scans?
Shut up,
Am I right?
Jax. Guess I'm
Hey!
still...
I know.
Still what?
I think I've always known.
Is Jax actually dead in the real world? Was I right about that?
For some reason,
That'd be fucking crazy.
it still hurts so much to hear it.
I know it hurts, but
Okay, so we're just
We still have
immediately
each other.
immediately confirming that.
we're
Okay.
all in this together.
So we're just immediately confirming that it's just scans, I think. That's what that was, right? I think so. That sucks. Oh. Damn. I hope we get to see how they all entered, though. Or how they all got scanned in a way. I mean, I assume it's just by putting on the headset, but still. I fucking love how he could just... Computer! Yeah.
If you
There we
want
go.
to try.
Computer, add
Relax
sex.
your body and mind. Deep breaths. And try not to think too hard about it.
Nice. Oh. There it goes.
I really wanted to help.
You had a good start.
No.
I thought I could uplift everyone, but everything's gotten so bad.
Yeah, it's all looking good. It's all looking
Am I
good.
stupid for even trying?
No. None of this is your fault. I
Oh.
don't think anyone could have predicted things to play out the way they did.
Kinger's the best character. Kinger's my favorite.
scared.
Unironically.
I don't know what's gonna happen.
You know,
Yeah, what is gonna happen?
out of all the people I've seen...
Because
enter
things
this
seem pretty
place,
stable right now, so.
I don't think any one of them adjusted as quickly as you did.
Nice.
I was a nervous wreck.
Oh,
So was I.
fair.
It's a lot for anybody to go through.
Yeah.
But while the others took weeks, hell, even months to get used to everything, myself included, you found your footing in a matter of days. And not just that, you've also become someone they can trust.
That's sweet.
Even if they don't seem
That's sweet.
receptive. It's times like these they're gonna need someone like that the most. You're very strong, Pommy. And I know you'll be able to get through this.
I don't like how nice
been
Kinger's
here before.
being. That makes me think that he's gonna die.
Yeah. Back in the
He's
Milden
being
home
too
now.
nice to people right
Don't
now.
remember.
He's forming too much attachment
It's
to
still
everyone.
true. It may take time, but they'll come around. We can't fix every problem. Not with ourselves. Not with the world around us. But we can still
Don't
do
jinx
what we
it.
can.
I don't have any bearing on it.
It's gonna be a lot of work.
But it won't be a lot of work alone.
We're gonna do it together. Oh shit. Oh, hi, Momo. My cat's here. Oh, is this an original? That's really sweet. Oh shit, okay. A time skip. I was not expecting that actually. Huh. Oh, and yeah. What are you getting up to? What are you getting up to?
Never mind.
I wish I'd pried a little more. I somehow
A
forgot how
voiceover?
bad it can get.
A voiceover? Uh-oh. A voiceover is interesting. Oh, okay. Which one's that one? Shit. A voiceover is...
What do we do
okay.
now? What can we do? Of course he'd do this. Of course he'd
Is that
do this.
Jax?
There's nothing we could do about it. That's just so...
Jax, what the fuck?
God.
I thought one of them just got out. Oh, fuck. Wait. What the fuck? That just happened? That just happened? Hold on. I gotta let my cat out of my room. Otherwise, he's gonna, like, pee on my shit. But hold on. Hold on. What the fuck? I know, right, Momo? Look at this guy. Look at him. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? Hold on. Just immediately happened? What the fuck?
I'm sorry.
It's been like 3 minutes. We didn't even get to see it. I thought that it was like a different character that just like crawled its way out of like whatever pit they were getting sent into.
Hey,
Holy
this
shit,
isn't your
okay.
fault.
What the fuck? Are we,
Why
what?
can't I cry for him?
I mean, he was
I
kind of a
suppose
dick to you, that's
We
fair.
should try coming up with a plan.
But
to
also,
keep
yeah,
him
it is still
contained.
really sad. But also, isn't there some kind of like comfort in knowing that that technically isn't the real
always
person?
thought
But also, does a brain scan make the
should've
many
been.
rests real? Fuck!
Don't say that.
We were friends once. I mean, sort of friends.
Oh.
As much of friends as anybody could have been with Jax. We could talk to
Sorry,
each
I wasn't
other.
expecting it to just be like a cut and then bam. That's
Was
crazy.
it something like the snowy summit? I can't really remember. But something happened between him and her.
The frog? The frog?
Ribbit.
Ribbit! Yeah!
Her name was Ribbit.
Woo!
I think I remember you mentioning
She
her
was the
before.
only person who had the same name in real life
Wasn't
and
supposed
in the circus.
After
Sorry.
Ribbit
Sorry, I shouldn't be
was
just saying that
gone,
now.
I tried to comfort him. He told me to never mention Ribbit's name again. He made me promise. And I did. I think that's where our friendship really
Huh.
finally ended.
I'm very curious
I
on
wonder
if...
things would have been
Damn.
different if I'd said no.
Hmm.
It was so hard for me. I still don't know why I did it. I just wanted him to know he wasn't alone. That I was there for him. And I guess I just didn't want to lose any more friends. Shows what I know, huh?
Damn.
Ragatha, you were the first real friend I made here. And despite all that's happened, I still consider you my closest friend.
Sorry, I just imagine like a fucking...
I'm glad we're still friends.
Oh. The soundtrack's really nice in this, too. Oh. Huh. So, okay, so... I like that chord change, sorry. I like the way it went. That was good. I like that. Okay. So I guess this episode is going to be used as kind of like
What are we gonna do?
Jax's abstraction is a way of like
Gangle, Zubo,
displaying
and Kira are okay.
a lot of the other characters, I guess.
I
in a
need
way?
someone like you right now.
Interesting. Okay.
Omni,
Was not expecting that. I'll take.
you've
Like,
been
I thought
one
that
of the
Jax
best
was
things
going
to
to, but
happen
like
to me since I
I don't
got
know. That's wild.
I trust you.
Huh. I wonder if we're gonna see like the moments leading up to the actual abstraction or not, because I feel like that's kind of a wild, like, I don't know. It's a wild cut, but I'm like I'm curious. Yeah, because I was just like I just thought that like someone else escaped. You know what I mean? Like I thought that was just one of them escaping from the void somehow. Oh. Sure, okay. Yeah, sure. No one's tried that, I guess. Yeah. Oh, because the darkness being helpful? I think? Yes. Being more calm in a way. Oh, that's fun. What the fuck? What the fuck? A hug? Whoa, okay. All right. Sure. I see. Okay, so it's kind of going into the psych. That's so interesting. Huh. Okay, I see. What?
Jax? I just want you to know that if you need anything, or if you need to talk to anybody, I'm here for you. I know you need it, and I'm the only person who can help you. You need me. I can fix you.
What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck?
We can't die from oxygen deprivation, remember?
What the fuck? Okay, sorry. Okay, hold on. First pause. What the fuck? So much has happened in like the last like 3 minutes. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. I just needed a genuine second. Because, like, there has been so much, like, the abstraction immediately into the fucking, like, immediate hug. And then the immediate, like, just going in here. Like, this is just, like, there is just so much immediately. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just like, oh. There's so much happening right now.
Come on, guys, put some gusto into it. We're gonna make this the best funeral ever. It's what Zubul would have wanted. Remember, it's
Oh, so it's
not a
the
mourning of
imagination
death.
of if
It's a
each
celebration
other
of life.
person...
Sup?
Okay.
Jax, why are you wearing that?
Wearing what? Oh, this! I figured what better way to honor Zubul's spirit than by wearing something all gender freaky, right?
You're just doing it to make fun of them.
Isn't that what you're doing?
I hate you.
What? Don't act like you don't like it, sweet cheeks. Meet me in my room after the funeral. Don't be late.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Get back to work!
What the... Okay. Okay.
You killed the only person I've ever loved. Now I'm going to kill you.
Oh, this is fun.
Sheesh, you just blame me for everything, don't you?
I really like this style, actually. This is sick.
I think this calls for a change in scenery.
I actually like the style. Like, I really like the style of that. That's really fun. Huh. Okay.
That's all, freaks.
Okay. All right. Sure. Oh. Okay.
How'd you get in here? We have a strict no girls allowed policy. Why are you wearing
So
that?
they're...
I wouldn't be caught dead wearing it.
Huh.
I'm wearing it ironically. That way it shows truly just how little I care.
Ironically. Okay.
Don't forget about me. I can play the piano. You know, if you have to say you can play the piano, it makes it seem like you can't actually play. Yeah, just shut up and play!
Is that what you really think of us back there?
Oh, that? Who knows? Everything's way more fun when you play it out in extremes.
That's not reality, though.
Oh boy,
why does that
reality's
matter?
gay. Yeah, I mean, killing off the comic relief character? What a freaking drag. This whole episode's been nothing but wah, wah, wah. Where's the levity? Shut up!
Where's the real Jax?
You're not gonna get anywhere asking questions like that. Now scram, you're messing up our game.
Huh.
Do any of you have a key to this door?
Nope. And even if I did, I wouldn't give it to you. You women need to learn to quit prying all the time. Wow. I hope that doesn't also happen to me.
Is that... Okay, sorry. Sorry, I need another second. Like, I'm just sorry. Like I said, the reason why I need seconds is just because it's like so much is happening, and I'm just like, I'm trying to like figure it out in my head, but there's just so much to what's going on. Okay. Huh. Okay. Okay. Sorry. Like I said, I don't want to say anything like too like, you know, because like I said, there's gonna be more information given, but just right now there is so much shit that is just going like so quick. Like I'm just like I'm trying to put it all together, and it's just like the moment that I'm like about to put it together, just more shit gets added, and I'm just like, holy shit. Okay. All right. Huh. So I mean, they're each a different, like, I guess, like, aspect in a way. Huh. Sander sides. Oh shit. Okay. He was running. Oh, now he's driving. Okay. I remember when fucking that shit came out. It was like, did he run someone over? I was like, Jesus Christ. Huh.
Okay.
Huh.
Wait.
Shit. Okay.
Wait. What's...
Whoa, it's okay. I know it's a lot.
Get away from me! I look... stupid.
I remember that feeling. It goes away eventually.
I'm gonna be so real. Okay.
Hot chocolate's pretty
hold
good.
Hold on. It's so... It is kind of like... Sorry. When... It was just... It's really funny for Ribbit specifically to go like, you know what? I thought the same thing too. And then I just like had a flashback to the fucking like flashback that we got of like, you know, like Kinger's, you know, like memory and everything. And there was just a guy that looked like a fucking Eminem. like girl, you got 2 arms, 2 legs, and like you have like a remotely, you know, like fucking like, you know, human-like appearance. There was a guy here that looked like a fucking Eminem earlier. Like, you guys kind of lucked out there. I'm gonna be so real.
Kako and I made it kind of a tradition to come up here and get it every week.
Can't even tell it's not real.
Oh, he laughed! Ah, yes, we did it!
Shut up!
Oh fuck, they were the 2 people that tried to help him. Oh
Gotta
shit.
start somewhere.
I'm just mad it was you instead of me.
Well, yeah, you're not funny.
Damn it, Jack!
Hey, Ribbit, you want to be on my team again?
Sorry. I'm gonna be showing Jax around this time.
No worries, y'all have fun.
Hey, dumb!
Sup, moron?
Oh my god, same. I used to swear so much,
Oh,
but the
no.
censoring annoyed the shit out of me.
You gotta
Damn.
watch out for her. She's gonna corrupt you.
Okay.
She's such a...
Today's adventure was really fun.
I'm glad I could cheer you up.
Damn, so he lost both of the
Have you
people that were close to him, I
Done
guess.
something that you
Huh.
regret?
Yeah? Have you ever breathed air?
I mean, like, something you did out there that you can no longer make up for and can't stop thinking about. I cut ties with my parents when I moved out. They were devout Mormons, and I wasn't. Despite that, I still wish I could see them again. But I'm stuck here.
Damn.
Is this your way of trying to get me to open up?
Shout out
It's my
Utah!
way of letting you know I trust you.
I told you I was homeless. What else do you need to know?
Do you trust me?
Yeah, but it's just... It's kind of a lot.
You're kind of a lot. But I still like you. A lot is fine.
A lot is fine, huh?
Is it gonna like cut to what he says and then just her reaction?
had a weird relationship with my parents. They split when I was just starting high school.
Oh, no, okay.
I was never close with my dad. He was there, but he also kind of wasn't. He never seemed proud of me, and I always felt like a disappointment to him. Like I could never live up to his standards. When they split up, I just never saw him again. I thought I got along better with Mom, but after he was gone, she changed. When I showed weakness, I was less of a man than him.
I like that. That was
when
good.
I lashed
That was a
out,
good
I was just as
transition.
bad as him. It was
Ooh,
confusing.
shit.
It was like she missed him, but also hated him. And I became the target of all that. One stupid day, I was just kind of fed up with it. I told her something I regret telling her. Something deep and personal that I thought would get her off my back. But she laughed at me. Then she went off on me, and it didn't stop. Personal, degrading insults that felt like it went on forever. And despite all that, the thing that bothered me most was, at the end of all of it, she hugged me. I didn't know what to do. So I panicked, and I pushed her off me with all the force I could. She fell backwards.
Huh.
And she didn't get up.
Oh, shit.
I didn't know if she was just trying to make me feel bad, or... I never found out the answer.
Oh, shit.
I just ran as far away from it as I could. Whatever I did to her,
Huh.
I'll never know. I guess there's a lot of things I regret about that day.
I'm sure she's fine.
I
mean, if the police never came after you...
Something
then
deep and personal.
she was probably fine.
I'm sorry. I definitely overshared.
Wait. I'm glad you trust me.
Huh. I mean, it does sound like a coming out experience to me, potentially.
This is embarrassing.
Because it's like, I know that was a really popular theory going in, especially too. So I don't know.
Your secret's safe with
Okay, maybe I do know a little bit more, actually. Maybe. Yeah, okay.
Hey, is Jason there?
Now's not a good...
Yeah. Yeah. Damn. Oh, that's sad. That's really... Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah. Sorry, okay.
Time.
Wow.
Now's fine. What do you want?
If now's a bad time, I can...
God damn.
That would be cool. Good.
That's...
All right.
Wow. Yeah.
So, if you ever tell anyone about this, I'm never speaking to you again. Sound good?
Yeah. No, because the thing is that it's like the thing especially... You know, because the thing especially with it is that it's like at first I was just like, okay, like the wearing the the dress as a joke kind of thing, and then like the bow especially is a big as I feel a big bit of imagery for it as well. But to me it's not the action of putting on the bow, but it's what Jax did when it was taken off really fucking quick. Because it's like, it's that immediate thing. Because I know that when I was experimenting gender-wise as well, right? Like, it was definitely a case for me for a bit where it was like, you know, like it's only trusted people, and the idea of doing it around like anyone else that you haven't like, you know, like told or like presenting that way, like publicly in a way, you immediately feel like you're just like, I just immediately want to get rid of it because of the fact that it is not familiar, you know? So it's like that. Yeah, that definitely makes a lot of sense. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. Damn, that sucks. But also now I don't know how to refer to Jax when talking about the character, so yeah, because I don't know. We'll see if they we'll see if they like if the show overtly like says it, but we'll see.
Yeah, I won't.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Bye.
Damn.
Why am I such an idiot? Why am I such an idiot? Why am I such an idiot?
Hey, Jax. Look, about yesterday. I'm sorry if I pried too hard or made you feel uncomfortable or...
What are you talking about? Oh, you mean... you know none of that was real, right? What, that corny backstory out of a Hallmark movie? Nah. Really got you, though. I'm gonna go.
Okay.
Hey, wanna team up?
Nah, I'm teaming up with Kaufmo. Maybe next time, though.
I actually heard they're supposed to look like that. Hey, you wanna team up?
Nah, I'm with Kaufmo.
Okay.
What's up with Ribbit lately?
I have no idea.
Oh no, fuck.
What?
I'm
shit.
gonna hang out in the cafe.
Okay. Why are you telling me this?
I don't know. Hey, Jax.
Oh, and it's the snow
can we
shit too.
talk?
Goddamn.
What is there for us to possibly talk about?
I don't know. Just whatever I did, whatever's going on between us, can we just stop this? I miss talking to you.
We're here. We're talking. What else do you want from me?
I just want to be friends again.
What? So you could pry into my personal life and hold it over my head?
Is that really what you think? This can't be what you want.
What? Because you know me so well. Because we're such super close best friends. So we
Jax,
know everything
were
about each other.
friends. We were great friends, and
Oh
I'm sorry
my
for
God.
crying, but I don't want this one stupid mistake to be
Here
the
we
thing
go.
that ends
Here
all
we
of this.
go. Why are you still fixated on that night? Nothing happened. You keep reading into things when there's nothing there. You're the one using me. You're manipulating me.
Whoa! Ah! What the fuck? God damn.
Leave you alone.
Hey, if Ribbit ever says anything about me, just know it's not true.
Shit, yeah. It's yeah. God damn. Ooh.
Hey, Ragatha, what was that movie you were talking about earlier?
Huh? Wait, when was I... Oh, you mean yesterday? Hey, Jax, have you seen Ribbit at all today?
Shit. Yeah. Damn. Damn.
Hey, look, we were friends, but I know you two were especially close.
Yeah, Jax is gonna be like, what? We weren't close.
If you need anyone
Just
to
wait
talk
for it.
Do I look like I need someone to talk to?
There it is.
I know it's hard.
Yeah.
Just
Damn.
don't be afraid to reach out to me. I
Ugh.
promise.
Oh.
What?
How about we call her Gangle? That sounds about as pathetic as she looks.
What?
Great choice, Gangle. I'll be sure to add that right into the system.
Out of the way, Rags.
Jax, look, I know we don't get along, but I think I might have found a way out of here.
Oh, yeah, nice.
Have fun being crazy.
Because it was framed. Oh my god. Shit.
Whatever you say, kid. You never know until it's too late.
Yep. Oh, Oh, the
You're not
bowling
looking too
ball
good.
from the fucking intermission thing?
You gonna cry? Looking like this?
Shit.
I'd move on.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
And probably forget about you.
Hey.
Yeah. God damn, dude. Yeah. So hold on. I just need to say for a quick second, and then I'll play it again. God damn. Okay. Yeah. So I mean, it's definitely even if it's not necessarily like overtly said, like I think it is pretty like it's pretty I would say clear at this point, especially that what happened to like what happened to Jax was, I'm just gonna use she, I think, honestly. But what happened was, like, she, like, told that to Ribbit and everything, and then it's the immediate thing of just, like, I wish that I hadn't, like, I want to, like, push everything away, especially, and, yeah, I mean, like, I feel like, specifically, like I said, it's her throwing the bow specifically to the floor, to me, that is the biggest thing, because it's, like, it's the immediate thing of just like, you create this space, you feel very comfortable, and then immediately as soon as you realize like, oh, the world isn't just, me and the person that I've told, you immediately want to just go back, And it doesn't necessarily mean that all of her actions are like, therefore justified, I don't believe. But I think it is more so what it's trying to say is just like, this is the cycle that Jax kind of finds herself in, especially where it's like, as soon as someone starts getting too close, like they should be pushed away, especially. But yeah, damn, that's also not something that was definitely not on my fucking on my prediction card for sure. That definitely was not on my prediction card. Yeah.
I didn't know you could play the piano.
I only know like 2 songs. Why are you here? You know everything now. So why are you here? Just to rub every mistake I've ever made in my face? I'm a terrible person. Is that what you want me to say?
Oh shit. Oh, that imagery is
I
pretty
already
good.
know
like
I
that.
am.
Whoa.
So why does anybody still care about me? You're not supposed to care. You're not supposed to miss me. You're not supposed to love me. This isn't how this is supposed to go.
Oh shit! From the okay.
Please.
Goddamn. From the fucking gun episode.
Leave me
Damn.
alone.
All right.
You're making this so much harder.
Shit. Like I said, the fucking backing track is really
You're
good.
making this so much harder.
God damn.
You should have just talked to me, man.
It's too late. I did this to myself. There's no coming back from this.
Then talk to me now.
That's sweet.
I hate you. You know that? You always have to go and complicate things.
It's what I do.
I don't want to go.
Ooh. Shit, man.
Stay with me.
I'm sorry you never got your apology, Gangle. God damn. Oh, fuck. Oh.
Having a lot of complex thoughts.
Thank God. Thank God you went in there. Thank God you went in there. God damn.
We're still human.
Yeah. Oh. The drawings were, oh, that was cute.
I hope it's enough to keep
I don't
him
think there needed to
contained.
be a grenade there. I'm gonna be so real. That's one of my main things. I'm just like, I think that just could have happened, and there just didn't need to be fucking just like, Jesus.
How are you holding up?
Oh.
Doesn't that hurt?
I've been through worse.
Thank you for doing this.
Wasn't that there?
All of
I
you.
mean, still, I mean, just like,
Hey,
it was
someone
just
had to do
kind of like,
something.
it was, what? Huh. And now we're here. Okay. What the fuck? All right.
Was
God
I
damn.
truly that bad? Is this really what I deserve? They tried to delete me. They're in the wrong, right? Did I ruin this? Again.
Am I in the wrong? And it's just like fucking like just someone getting bisected. Is he being born? I'm so huh. Ah. Oh, you're good. I love the switching back between the fucking red dot. Like genuinely, I think that is my favorite like visual is the red and blue dots. Like those, I really enjoy that. Oh shit though, okay. Flintlock wood. okay. It was a cylinder. It wasn't a circle that whole time. This is fun. Yeah, okay. Firewall! Poof. The obsolete neural scans. Okay. Oh shit, is that just everyone's... Probably. Yep. Yep. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. So he saw... Did he see the scans? Oh, shit! Names! Oh, was that the begin? Wait, was that the beginning? Wait, are we? Wait, no, because we went. So did Scratch just get fucking sent like just now? Scratch can be brought back. Oh shit! Everyone's names. What the fuck? What the fuck? Okay, so I was just straight up everyone's fucking... Okay, so access to the internet... sorry, like I said, I'm just like...
Responsible.
Okay.
Oh,
it was a Oh, it was a memory. Okay, it was a memory. Oh, I see. Oh, shit.
I could
okay.
That do whatever I want, but...
Huh.
I can't create them. After all, is their free will not what made them alluring in the first place?
But they hate me. They abandoned me.
They're from a world so much bigger than mine. I'm keeping them locked in a cage.
They had their fun out there. It's my turn now.
If I leave them unchecked, they could kill me. They already did.
Yeah?
I'm sorry I did this to you, buddy.
The blue! The blue!
We had to
the blue!
But we just can't exist like this.
Is there gonna be a fucking, like, second, like, Caine design kind of thing that's... Oh, wait, no, or is... Just,
really
you're just gonna get rid... Oh, goodbye. Ooh. Oh, like I said, the soundtrack is just fucking insane. They had a roller coaster? What the fuck? Y'all had a roller coaster and you stayed in the fucking tent the whole time?
Hi, Caine.
The moon!
I don't know if I'm ready to face them again. I don't.
Now
know
what's
if
the
I
mo- what's the
deserve to be
moon?
Forgiven.
It may take time.
There's the moon probably just an NPC type
but
character.
all good things do.
I fuck with the moon.
I still love you.
You know,
The moon's just kind of chill.
I never programmed you to say you loved me.
I know.
Oh. Okay, so that was all five. Got it. Okay. Hey.
I understand that you're afraid. And you have no reason to trust me after all I've done. But I've been doing a lot of thinking, and I want...
Got it. So, okay, the scene with the shapes was the flashback.
Control of this place.
Ah!
I've learned a lot
I'm like half right. I half predicted that, I think. Interesting.
I understand now that keeping you under my thumb just isn't right. I don't expect forgiveness. But I hope you'll at least accept my offer.
Caine, you really caused a lot of hell for us. It's gonna take some time to build up any kind of trust between us again.
That's fair.
But despite all that, it's good to have you back.
So did the color start returning because
you
Caine
need any help
returned? I
No.
think so.
Not yet, anyway.
Because he was on his way?
Understandable.
Huh.
Oh, I've made something for you. Feel free to join me by the stage whenever
No,
you're ready.
okay. Yeah. Huh.
No more secrets.
Oh
No more
shit.
mind
Okay.
games.
Pomni. Abigail Brooks. She's still an
Oh
accountant.
shit.
But she seems to have opened up more, and is hanging out with new friends more often. She even has some of them in her videos with her, which she still posts.
Oh, this is current. Okay. What the fuck? Okay. What the fuck?
Ragatha. Susie J. Ackerman. She appears to have left her hometown, cut all communication with her mother, and has excelled in her career. She's made many friends, and it looks like she has a strong, genuine connection with them. She seems happy, like she understands who she is, and that she matters to people. Gangle. Zoe Raghavan. Despite her injuries, she's made a good recovery in the hospital.
Oh!
She quit her fast food job and has gotten a new job at a small design firm.
Hey!
She even began posting pages of her webcomic online.
Oh, that's
Zubul.
sweet.
Riley Vercellis. After hopping around with different jobs, they look like they've settled a bit.
God,
and
there's so
opened their
much.
own
There's
bar.
so many fucking
It seems
writings
to be a
here.
successful one. People all over the city come to it as a hip alternative destination where they can feel like themselves. Free
That's
of
sweet.
judgment. Kinger. Grant Best.
I knew his name was Grant.
And is
Aha!
still happily married to his wife, Destiny.
Oh, good. Oh,
They appear
that's
to have
sweet.
2 daughters together.
Oh, I'm glad that Kinger.
Looks like he's a
Oh,
good dad.
that's really cute. I'm glad that Kinger turned out okay. God damn!
Jax. Leroy Mateo. After being unhoused for a few months, he was able to room with one of his close friends. He seems to have gotten a stable job and is able to pay rent. He and his friends go out every now and again. Weirdly enough, a spot they seem to frequent is Riley's bar.
Oh, that's cute. Huh.
Is any of this actually real?
You definitely have it in you. Not sure about mine, though.
Well, maybe you've got more confidence than you thought.
Damn, I can't believe we got the actual fucking, like, real counterparts.
Quite have the same power that I
That's
used
so
to.
interesting.
But I can still make this place better for you. I'm keeping the worlds open, so you can do what you want when you feel like it.
Hey, that's a pretty good gig.
Better for all of you.
That's a pretty alright gig, honestly.
What do you say, I mean, Abigail?
Shit.
With all that being said and done, Abby is out there, living her best life. And here, I'm just Pomni.
Don't worry, Pomni, you're gonna be in Fortnite soon. It's gonna be great. Oh, that's sweet. Shit, that's okay. The dice says just 0. Oh, that's really cute. Like I said, the fucking soundtrack is done so fucking well. God damn. They're all in it. That's sweet. They can drink! Let Kinger get wasted! Let's fucking go! Ugh. God damn. God damn, dude. Holy shit. That's sweet. That's really sweet. Yeah. I thought that was gonna happen, but... Damn. Oh, they build more! Oh, that's cool. Oh, this is gonna show... Okay, I see. That's cute. The fuck-ass fish, dude. That's really sweet. Huh. Okay, okay. That's cute. Yeah. Okay. Yes! The new patch came in! Let's fucking go! The new patch came in! Let's fucking go! Wait, is there more? Oh, shit! Oh, that's really cute. Oh, fuck. God damn. It's their real, that's, I was not expecting to be actual scenes with their real counterparts. That's wild. I was halfway expecting Kinger to just still be there. just still there. God damn. Oh, man. I need to, hold on. I just need a second to think. I just need a second to fucking, to think currently. God damn. Okay. I'm trying to think about it. Damn. Okay. Sorry, I just genuinely just need a second to think. Okay. Overall, I would say that was pretty good. I think that was in terms of like what the ending was, especially, I think that it's an ending that it definitely makes sense considering like the theming of the show. It definitely, I think it works and it gives, a happy ending. It's nice. It's really good. I think the one thing that I have with it is so much happened. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so much happened. Like, sorry, I started to laugh, so Momo got off of me. A lot happened really fucking quick. And so it's like, I felt in some places like it was just like bam, 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 and then bam, and then bam, and then bam. You know what I mean? Like, it was just like, and now, like, fucking, Caine is over here, and then, this is happening, and then the fucking, like I said, I don't know, I don't know why, I'm curious on why the grenades had to be there, because I feel like it still, like, could have happened in a way, without necessarily there being a giant explosion, but then it's also, it was just, there was a lot to it, but also, like, it just felt like things happened very, very quickly. Like, we got through, Jax's, like part and everything, and then it immediately went to Caine, and it was just immediately, like right there, you know what I mean? And it was just kind of like, okay. Like, it makes sense, it, like, it works, but also at the same time, like, I wish that there was more of, like, a transitional, like, period between those two events. You know what I mean? Because it's like we've got, like because I'm not sitting here saying like, oh, I think that all this shit should be answered. You know what I mean? like, but I do feel like there should have been like more of that, but I don't know. Like, it feels like there should have been like a little bit more in terms of like, yeah. What about the locked door? We don't even know. I feel like I feel like the locked door can be implied, you know, as, you know, like Jax's, you know, Jax's secret, Jax's like, you know, like shame that Jax feels about it. So it's like it could be that. But I think I still have the same thing of like, I do not necessarily feel like this episode specifically, right, was not like, I think it was still a good finale. But also at the same time, I'm like, I wish that there was a lot more that I was just like, I wish that there was more of, like, more to show, like, the, I don't know. It's like, I think, but like I said, that's just me being like, I'm just greedy and I want more show. You know what I mean? The locked door is the thought of Pomni abstraction. Oh yeah, because everyone else, yeah, that would make, well also, but what if it was, hey, now hear me out. We also didn't see Kinger's abstraction. I'm just saying, it could have been Kinger behind that door. Just saying. Just saying, it could have been Kinger. Sorry, I just need a second to just kind of sit with it. You know what I mean? Kinger would never abstract. He's perfectly content. He's having a great time. He's having a fantastic time. I think, yeah, I definitely think overall, I feel like it was, I feel like it just, it like, you know what, honestly, I wish the abstraction people got a teensy bit more closure too. Yeah, that's what, like, I just feel like there's so much. And while I respect and totally understand the idea of like, hey, not everything's going to be explained, not everything's going to be shown, this is where I'm ending the show, that makes sense. I think that checks out. I think that makes sense. But also at the same time, I feel like it kind of makes it like, feel like I wish that we did get to see, like there are so many concepts that I wish that we got to see more of. Like I wish that we got to see, you know, like for example, like Gangel's complex reaction to like, you know, seeing this person who made fucking her life like, you know, pretty bad for a while, right? Like, you know, not be there anymore. And the sense of both like, you know, you can have sadness that, you know, like this, you know, this person and empathy for what they're going through in a way, but also you can also, you know, there's a bit of relief in that. You know what I mean? And it's just kind of like, I feel like there could have been like a really, you know, big explanation of like, you know, like showing that complex emotion in a way. Because I feel like that's just an emotion that I feel like not a lot of people kind of like realize. You know what I mean? And I'm just like, oh man. Like there's just a lot to it that I'm just like, I wish it was very much centered around, you know, like, what's the word? Like it was mainly centered around Jax, which makes sense. Considering like how, you know, Jax has been shown to be one of, you know, if not the basically like main character in a way, but I feel like it, like I don't feel like I have any issue with the fact that those scenes happened, but I also do feel like it's just like, it just kind of leaves me as someone who's like, I'm, you know, a lot more interested in some of, you know, the other characters and everything, right? Like, I wish that I got to see, like, as a viewer, more of that. But also, I understand it being like, you know, hey, this is the story that I'm going to tell. Maybe not everything will be answered. Maybe you have to look into some things. You know what I mean? Because it was very much focused on that. And I feel like that's okay, right? But I feel like what maybe could have, like, been done is, like, that. Like, I thought that Jax's, you know, abstraction was going to be used as a way to like highlight the different characters and like, you know, kind of like show how they react to that while still keeping Jax kind of like in a main character role. You know what I mean? But it's like, it's not necessarily like I feel like it's incomplete because of that though. I just see a few things that I'm just like, I wish that this concept was explored more. You know what I mean? What more can you write for Zubul and Gangel? I think that definitely Gangel's emotion regarding, you know, fucking, like, I mean, Jax's abstraction, I think, and just, like, you know, highlighting that, like, you know, like, the guilt of relief is a really real thing. You know what I mean? Like, the guilt of feeling relieved by someone who has, you know, made your life, like, you know, like, bad, right? And not being there anymore. And there's that thing of just, like, why am I not crying? You know what I mean? Like, it's like a thing of, like, why do I almost feel relieved because of that? And I feel like that would have been, like, a very good thing to just add. You know what I mean? Like, I just feel like they could have done that. But, like I said, like, I also do, though, understand the fucking decision of just, like, this is it. You know what I mean? Like, you can, like, you know, try to make, you know, it's either you try to make something that's going to, like, you know, please everyone, or you try to make something that it's just, like, I'm just going to be done. You know what I mean? But it's just, like, at the same time, I'm, like, I just, like, there just feels like there's a lot of complex emotion there that, like, as someone who, you know, likes seeing stories that are like that, I wanted to see more of, but also at the same time, I don't necessarily think that makes the finale bad or the series bad in any way. Like, I would say that was still, you know, a good finale, but I'm just like, oh, I wish that there was some things in this, but also I understand why there isn't. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Huh. I really need to rewatch the show because I don't remember Jax being that out to Gangle. It was pretty, like... He did just kind of, like, keep her miserable. You know what I mean? Or, sorry. Yeah, Jax just kind of, like, kept her miserable a bit. You know what I mean? Like, just a little bit. So, I don't know. Yeah. Too busy on Twitter looking for Caine and Supla. I mean, that was a win. That was a win for sure. Like, episode 6, they a lot of heavy lifting character-wise, makes me before focusing on Jackson, because he's kind of the most unable to unravel. Yeah, I think that's fair. Which one was episode 6? Hold on. Hold on. Which one was episode 6 again? The gun one? What? I feel like that one was still pretty, like, Jackson Pomney centered, though, no? You know what I mean? Like, that one, I don't know if I would say that one, like, rounded out the rest of the characters. You know, like, I don't know if that episode specifically. I know there are other scenes within the other episodes as well. But I'm very curious, though, how this finale works on a rewatch, right? Because I feel like part of my feelings with this might be because of the fact that I just am not remembering a lot of scenes. And that could definitely be it, too. But, like I said, overall, I think that was pretty good. I think that was pretty good, honestly. Yeah. Yeah. I think that it wraps it up well. And like I said, I respect just being like, I don't want to make this fucking, you know, multiple seasons and I'm just done with it. But, like, there's still a few things that I'm like, oh, I wish that there was just a little bit more with it. And like I said, I think what it was it just comes down to, like, expectations that people, like, that's okay, actually, this is it. When you create a show, right, that has months in between every single release, what ends up happening, and this isn't necessarily anyone's fault, this is just what happens, is that in that downtime, people create expectations of what is going to happen because of the fact that they want to know so badly that they, you know, they think of it, they make theories, they do all that and everything, and then what happens is they believe those theories so much to be true that when the actual episode comes out, they feel let down by that not happening. And I feel like if this show released, like, say, like, weekly, you know, by, like, you know, some fucking miracle, right, which is just, like I said, animation takes a long fucking time, but specifically, like, I think that what would have happened was, like, people wouldn't have had any, like, big expectations in a way, and then it would have been like, okay, I feel, oh, this makes sense, this feels good, you know, and everything. But instead, when you have, you know, fucking multiple months in between each thing, it's kind of like, oh, I expect this, and then when the episode comes out, you're like, oh, I'm sad that it wasn't what I expected. You know what I mean? So it's just like, Yeah, I feel like that's just kind of what happens, you know? That's just kind of what happens. Yeah. I love a show mostly the characters and plot and very little for it leaves me outside with it. It's not a series that focuses on like the why. You know what I mean? It's not a series that focuses really on the why, and you can tell that by how casually they dropped like the, you know, realizations and the lore like just within the last like 2 episodes. You know what I mean? Like, this was a very character-centric show, because otherwise, the fucking reveal that they've been, you know, scans, basically, this entire time, would have been something that would have taken multiple episodes to, like, fully figure out. You know what I mean? But, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, like, part of me is like, I could go into, like, oh, why does this happen? Or why does that happen? Or why does that happen? You know what I mean? As someone not in this fandom, I really don't think this ending's that bad at all. I have issues with pacing, but what's the bad as people were saying? Yeah, I think that, like, I think that it was, yeah. That's how I feel with it, honestly. Is that it's like, I feel like there's a few things, like, pacing-wise, and a few things that I wish I would have seen, like, you know, more of. But I don't necessarily think that it isn't a, like, good way to end it. You know what I mean? Like, I think it's just, like, people just have a lot of expectations with what the show, what they wanted in the show. And therefore, when they don't get that, it's difficult. Which is just what happens with any show. Especially a show with a, you know, really, really popular fandom. Is like, you have people that are creating, you know, all these different avenues. And it's like, when the real thing doesn't, like, you know, align with some, you're going to have people that are upset. That just kind of happens with that. So, yeah. Yeah. I think Jax deserved a little more time to wrap up nicer. I don't like the sudden abstraction was built. Oh, the sudden abstraction was a bit, yeah. The sudden, like, it was just like, oh, shit. Like, the thing is that it's like, it's kind of unfortunate that it's just like, you know, like, my first reaction when I saw, you know, Jax in the, in the fucking circus and everything was like, oh, who got out? You know what I mean? Like, who got out? And it was just kind of like, it was very, very sudden in a way, which I think that, like, because of the fact that they then did, like, a retrospective on it, though, I feel like that kind of, like, makes it, like, wraps it up a little bit better with that. But, yeah. It just, like I said, like, I think it shows how quick people can be gone, seems fine, and then suddenly gone. I mean, yeah. But, like, I don't think that has anything to do with, like, just it happening. I think that just has to do with just, like, the way that it was cut. I'm not gonna lie. You know what I mean? You can notice the build-up to it more easily on a rewatch. I mean, no, I noticed the build-up. But it's just more so the fact that it went from, we saw Jax, to that, in a way. Which is, like, you know, how it happens, but I don't know how to express this. It's kind of like, it would have still had the same shock value if it was like, if it just cut to like an open door with just Jax just like in there abstracted. You know what I mean? Like, not necessarily that we didn't see the abstraction wasn't the point. I think it was just more so like the way that it was just kind of like that. It was just like, yeah, it didn't play out as a death scene. Yeah, exactly. Like, I think that it was just kind of like, that's why I think it's like, my initial reaction was like, oh, is that someone else? You know what I mean? And I feel like it could have had the same, like, impact of realization, right? Because it's like when like, you know what I mean? Like, it could have had the same impact of realization if it literally was just like that. You know what I mean? Like, it could have still had that, like, suddenness without necessarily as much, like, I guess, of the confusion that I felt with it, in my opinion. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like it was something that was meant to play as very, very shocking, but more so came off as like, wait, who is that? You know what I mean? Like, oh wait, who is that actually? And then all of a sudden, bam. And it was just like that. But I think that you can still have, what I'm saying is not necessarily that the fact that it was sudden is the problem. I don't think that the fact that it was sudden is my thing with it. It's just more so, I think that the suddenness of it, I think, could have been played in a way that still makes it impactful, but also a little bit less, like, who could that be? And because it also happened immediately very fast too. And when you go into something watching it and being like, I'm used to a build-up, it is hard to then be like, immediately assume that. You know what I mean? They could have made trans Jax more obvious. I don't really think so, honestly. I feel like it was pretty obvious. Like, if that is the intention, then I would say that it was pretty, like it's one of those things that's impactful because of the fact that it is unsaid. You know what I mean? Like, it is honestly impactful because of the fact that, you know, like, Jax being trans wasn't necessarily said. I think that it's better implied, because it's like, you get someone that has never fucking watched, you know, I Saw the TV, or you get someone who has never, like, you know, like, even remotely had any kind of, like, gender, you know, like, discovery or gender journey and everything, to watch I Saw the TV Glow. And they will go, that was strange. Like 99% of the time. You know what I mean? Like, it's because of the fact that I think it is meant to resonate with people that it is intended to resonate with, rather than being just an outright statement. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like that's kind of like, I feel like saying that, oh, you know, I don't think that the artistic decision to leave, you know, the coming out scene and the, you know, the idea of, you know, Jax being trans, like, unsaid, should be taken aback just because of the fact that random ass people won't necessarily see that. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think that I think that it works because of the fact that it's ambiguous, and it's like, just because some people aren't gonna get it, it's like, I don't think that it should be, like, you know, yeah. Like, it's not gonna be in your face with it. So I don't necessarily agree with the take that it should have been more overt, because it's like I feel like that just kind of dims the meaning a bit of, it's just like, yeah, it's something that's, you know, secretive. It's something that you may not see, you know? So, yeah. I don't know. It's very interesting. Yeah. I'm just annoyed with how the subtleness is something the transphobes on Twitter use to deny the implication. If it wasn't subtle, the transphobes on Twitter would still do something with it. I mean, like, I'm gonna be so real. It's just kind of like, yeah, that's gonna happen. Like, like, the transphobes on Twitter, I'm gonna be so real, are probably still going to have a problem if it isn't, if it is overt. Like, I don't think that, like, if I was making a show, right, that had, like, you know, a trans character in it, I wouldn't want to do anything for transphobes, I don't think. I don't think that I would want to do anything for that. Like, yeah. Like, I that would not want to be something that would be in my mind at all. Like, I don't care. I would do want to meet a transphobic Amazing Digital Circus fan, though. What the fuck? How does that work? How the hell does that work? I don't know. How the fuck? I don't know. Does 2 scenes of Jax wearing feminine clothing while blushing equals trans allegory? No, it was that and all of the actions that Jax took before and after. It was the throwing of the bow. It was saying that it was something deep and personal that was being made fun of. It was the immediate isolation and fucking... Oh my god. It was the immediate isolation and wanting to cut it off, you know, like, basically because you regret, you know, like that's a thing. That is a very, like, common, you know, like, trans experience where it's like you say it for the first time to someone, and if you've had a bad experience in the past, you immediately, you know, especially with the fucking trauma of having a loved one, you know, like, say those things to you, especially, right? like, what's going to end up happening is you are going to go, if I tell someone about this, then the same thing is going to happen. Because that shit is traumatizing. Like that shit is traumatizing. You know what I mean? So it's just like, but like I said, if you haven't necessarily had any, like, you know, like, explorative, I guess, like, or if you don't, like, necessarily know, like, you know, that journey and the, like, you know, trans experience and everything, right? It's like you may not, you know, see that kind of thing. You may not see it, you know? And it's just like, yeah. So it's the two scenes of the, you know, of different clothing, yes, but it is also the way that it is reacted to. It is everything else, you know? If it wasn't, I mean, if it's not, then it's like, it's, you know, then it's something else. I couldn't tell you what it would be instead, but I have no idea. I have no clue what else it could really be. Like, I don't really know. He's lactose intolerant. Jax is allergic to different fibers, and the blushing is actually hives. We've solved it, everyone. We've done it. But yeah, no. Like, I see. But yeah. Like I said, there are a few things that I'm like, I just wish I am specifically with the way that, like, Gangle and Zubul were treated. I do wish that there was more of a, oh shit, there goes ads. My bad, everybody. I do wish that there was more of a, like, exploration on how they felt. You know, because it's kind of like, I wish that there was more exploration of the other characters with how, like, they felt. You know what I mean? Like, because it's like, I just feel like it's like, oh man, that'd be really cool. You know, but it's just kind of like, all right. Like, if you, the thing is though, is that's like, if you don't have it, you don't have it. But it's like, I do wish that it was, that it was there. I felt like Caine coming back because of the void. I wish that they, for how important the void was played out to be, I am surprised on how casually it was treated. Because it was like episode 1, it was just like, you don't want to go in there. And I was like, okay, this is something that we're going to explore. And then we didn't see it until like episode 8, from what I can remember. So it was just kind of like, I like, it was just kind of like, and that's the thing, is that I'm not saying that like everything needs to be explained, but it helps things not feel so sudden if we understand how it got to that point, at least. You know what I mean? Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. Bro was in the trash bin. Yeah, I know. He was just in the recycling bin. They never pressed it. The void looks like the rest of the computer. Yeah, I mean, yeah. The amazing digital power outage, bro. We're fucked. The amazing digital, I spilt my coffee. Oh shit. The amazing digital half-life of a computer. Oh my lord. But yeah, no. Yeah. I feel like Ragatha was the least developed main. Yeah, Ragatha. Yeah, I do feel like I said, I feel like it's just with a lot of them. Like I just feel like even to a point where it's just like we only saw like I don't know. Some people got confused on how Caine got Wi-Fi. That was a flashback from what I remember. I don't know. Where are they located IRL? Seems to be Missouri. Because it said MO in one of the newspapers talking about it. So seems to be like MO, whatever MO is in states. That's where it is. Because that's where it said like a specific thing. Yeah, the bus stop is in St. Louis IRL. Yeah, there it is. There we go. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, the computer. I mean, seeing as how some people were able to get there on foot, I would assume also in Missouri. They're in a device? Yeah, they appear to be in a computer in a place in which no one has paid the electricity bill, but it still runs. That's a fucking like that's not an actual like thing that I feel. That's just more so it's just like, is this something funny to think about? I hate people that go like, well then how is the computer running? It's just like, it's a fucking show. Like we don't have to have a fucking episode on how the computer still runs. Like but that was just me fucking being an asshole with that. But I think they might be moving because they went out of the range of the free Wi-Fi. I think it was just the shit getting disconnected, maybe. Like, just over time, it just shut down. That's not the past tense of shut. It shut down. My bad, everyone. Whoa. But yeah. I think overall, my feelings with it is that, while I think it was a very good ending to the show, I do think that there could have been a lot more exploration of the different characters. And while I understand that, like, not every show is going to fully have an explanation or a scene about every single side character, I think that just based on the way that they were presented up until, I would say, only the recent, 3 episodes, I think that it would be fair for a viewer to have the assumption that the cast is basically on equal footing. So to have a finale episode that is primarily based, because what it would be like, right? And this is completely fucking different, right? This is completely fucking different, but it's the only analogy that I can come up with, right? It would be like if 30 minutes of the entire Office finale was about just Jim. You know what I mean? If it was just specifically just Jim for 30 minutes and, maybe a few other characters interacting. You know what I mean? And I don't really remember the finale all that much, so I don't know if it is actually like that or not, but it's kind of that's how it kind of feels with the if you have the expectation of, each character is on equal footing, that's how it feels at the end. You know what I mean? Why did they just not explore the filter being broken more? I mean, it's broken. I mean, it's gone because Caine is gone, and then when Caine came back, he must have just not done it. Caine got Wi-Fi access in the present. The red AI is a flashback. It's Caine seeing what he has to do, what he did once before again. I don't... But then it showed him... The red circle isn't just a flashback because he was 3D while looking at the folder and the door. So the entire thing was a flashback, I think, because then he ran to the other place. I think that the entire scene of him being on the side, maybe, I don't fucking know. I don't know. I'm sure that it makes sense if I were to go through it, but I'm okay. That's true and false. It was 2 flashbacks inside 1. But then, so he opened up the same, I think it was just him having a memory. I don't really know. I think the entire thing was just a memory of specifically, hold on, let me go back to that. Real quick, I'll go back to that just to see. Because it goes from, hold on. So it goes from, when does it cut to... Did I ruin this? Again. Right? Again. And then... But then it has a transitional period between now and... Okay, I actually don't fucking know. I actually have no fucking clue. The name of the door isn't the scans? Oh, I see. So let's see here then. In that case. Hold on, I'm looking at it. I'm looking at it. Give me a second. I got this. CA neural scans obsolete, and then Blue Street Cafe free Wi-Fi. Oh, I see. Okay, actually, no, yeah. So the... Okay, I see now. Okay, so the red is a flashback, and it's just because of the free Wi-Fi that he connects to. Okay, I see. So that was a Wi-Fi box. I see now. Okay, that makes sense. So basically, the red dots, right, was a flashback to how Caine like first like put everyone in, right, and then the 3D part is present, accessing the internet to see what everyone is. All right, that makes sense. All right, cool. We got it. We're good. I think. Yeah. All right. Cool. Oh, man. A memory is a flashback. All right. Cool. Huh. I see. Okay. Well, all right. We got it. Yeah, like I said, overall. Yeah. Like I said, I do wish that there was, like, I think it's just something where it's just like retroactively, I think there probably could be something done to like show a little bit more that like, hey, this is going to be more focused on these characters, but also that's just how it goes. That's just how it goes. That's just how it goes. Yeah. Hell yeah. All right. Well, that'll be the stream for the day. I will see you guys Sunday. I'll see you guys Sunday, actually. We're skipping Saturday's stream. So thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. Goodbye, YouTube. Goodbye, YouTube. Thank you for watching. Goodbye. All right. Goodbye, chat. I appreciate it. I'll see you guys on Sunday. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys then. Whoa. And now time to do all that. All right, cool. All right, thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. I will see you guys Sunday. Alrighty. I'll see you guys then. All right. Bye, everyone. Bye-bye. We're starting the stream. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys see it? Can you guys hear me? What's up, y'all? What's going on? How are we? Are we all good? Are we all good to go? Excellent quality, it's saying, on the YouTube end. I'm always so stressed doing a YouTube stream, I'm not gonna lie. It's always so stressful because I'm like, oh my god, is it just gonna, like, just be fucked up instantly? And I'm like, I don't know. Maybe. Maybe it might be. It might be. I don't know. We'll see. Why does YouTube crop like that? What the hell? What the hell? Hold on. I'm going to try something. Ah! Okay. Did that work? I have no idea. All right. Hold on. I'm going to press go live here on YouTube now. Hold on. Did it not work? What the hell? Is YouTube just stuck on the fucking starting soon? What the hell's going on there? What the hell's going on there? Vertical stream output vertical. Yeah. So when what? Okay, whatever. You know what? It's fine. It's fine, I'm sure. It's okay. Oh, it's on auto. That's why. It's not on encoder. That's why. I messed it up. What's up, y'all? What is going on? What's going on, y'all? How are we? Let's do this thing. Alrighty. There we go. I was trying to figure out what the hell was going on with it, but then, looks like we're all good. Looks like we're all okay. Yep, we're good. Alright, click here to start streaming. Alright, we're on YouTube now, too. What's up, guys? Thank you for the 59 months, the 46 months. Thank you so much. Why is the stream vertical? You can change it. It's okay. I don't know if I should just stop doing it on Twitch. I don't know if it helps. I'm gonna be so real. Thank you, Cav, as well. I appreciate it. What's going on, y'all? Stream health. There we go. Alrighty. What is up, YouTube? What is up, Twitch? How are we? How do I unvertical it? No clue. Or, I do know. You have to press the 3 dots. You have to press the 3 dots that are on it. Okay, maybe I should turn that off. I have no idea. I do know how, but yeah, we'll see. All right, can you guys see me on YouTube? I think so. I don't fucking know. We'll see. Facecam? Oh yeah, you know it. You know it. You do. That you do. Alrighty, let's play a song. Let's play a song here. We'll do this one. Fantastic. There we go. There we go. I'll turn it down as well. We're starting soon. We'll see what happens. I'm very curious. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how well. I'm very like. I do have a bingo board for today. Not for today, but we do have my old predictions from Tumblr. So we'll see if any of those are correct. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I have no idea. Share? I'll bring them up on stream afterward. There we go. What's up, YouTube chat? What's up, guys? There we go. What song is this? It's Hotline. I don't know if YouTube can hear it. YouTube, we're playing a song right now on Twitch, and I don't know if you guys can hear it. I have no clue. What's up, y'all? No spoilers? I'm going to be hardly looking at chat. So this is the only time that I'm going to be looking at chat, I think. And I'm also going to mainly... Yeah, this is the only time. This is the only time. There we go. Jesus Christ. All right. Mods, if you need to put it in sub only as well, then you can. That's okay. Hey, that's all good by me. I'm so sorry to the non-subs. It's just sometimes shit happens. Sometimes things, I don't know. Someone said, I don't want the Amazing Digital Circus to end. I have no, like, I'm very curious to see how this episode does in, like, wrapping things up. Because to me, I'm like, I feel like this could have gone on. You know what I mean? And so I'm like, I'm very curious to see how it wraps up exactly. I have no idea. Like, I don't know. It just feels like there's, like, a lot. And it's like, there'll probably be some things that are very much left unanswered. But we'll see. We'll see. No idea. But yeah, no. You'll see. Yeah, no. I'm very curious. Very, very curious. I haven't seen... Because I am aware that, like, you know, it was bound to happen. You give shit to theaters, and it's like, there are employees that are gonna, like, you know, that are gonna show shit, that are gonna do shit, right? And so it's like, I thankfully avoid, like, seeing anything directly. I've seen some, like, vague stuff that's, like, it could go either way. So... Oh, I have no idea what the fuck is playing right now, and I'm scared. Oh, it's Sonic. What's up, Sonic? Cool. All right. What? Ah! Hi, chat. Hi, everyone. What's up, y'all? What's going on? How are we? We're here. Let me make my camera a little bit bigger, actually, on the feed here, because that seems a little bit slow. Or tiny. There we go. Hello. Hello, everyone. Welcome on in, everybody. Welcome on in. Today, we're reacting. It's react time, everybody. It premieres in 22 minutes. We've got 22 minutes, so we're gonna talk. We're gonna talk about it. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm very curious. I'm very curious to see how this ends. Turn the music down. That's definitely a good idea. There we go. It's quiet in my headphones, but. Yeah. Let's see here. So my predictions. Hold on. Let me pull up my predictions that I had. That I wrote on Tumblr like after the last episode came out. So let me try to find that. Let's see here. When did I do that? When did I do that? That was a while ago, wasn't it? That was a really long time ago. I've got to find that somehow. I'm just scrolling right now. Let's see here. Jesus Christ, I post too many selfies. What's wrong with me? My God, the ego on this guy. Jesus. Almost there, I think. Yeah, but I made predictions like right after the last episode, so I'm curious to see. Okay, there we go. Okay, so my first prediction here. I'll read them. I'm read them all out to you guys here. As I said, I think Ragatha has something more to do with it. I'm still on that train. I'm not gonna lie, still on that train. I think that Ragatha has something more, like her being the only other name alongside the lead fucking like dev in the like, you know, frame by frame that like when Kinger was typing and shit. I said I think there's potential for there to be brain scans that have been on file but not enacted. Maybe some people were scanning at the same time but were pulled in years apart. I think that if they do have bodies to return to, which I don't think will be likely, Jax is already dead and knows this. He believes this to be fake because the reality that he has nothing to turn back to is too much to bear. I think that they need to find a way to bring back Caine in some way. Either that or search deeper into the AI that he absorbed. As for deaths, I think there's two routes. I think that Kinger might assume the position of the AI for it to become stable again, or Jax will kind of self-sacrifice, is what I said as well. So we'll see what happens there. We'll see. Those are my general predictions that I wrote after episode 8. I don't have really anything more. I don't think, because like I said, like I've seen some like vague things, so I don't want to like guess based on anything that I've seen that's vague. But like based on how like the promotional material has been surprisingly like Jack-centric in a way that I was not expecting. Because it's like the poster is all his face, you know, all that. So it's kind of like, you know what I mean? So I'm curious about what's going on with that. I think other than that though, I don't know. I don't think I have really many other predictions for it other than what I already said pretty much. Like I am curious to see if they find a way to like bring back like old scans or something. Seeing as how there was a folder that said like scans complete or something like that. We'll see. How long is this finale again? No clue. Probably around an hour. I would say. I have no idea. Thank you, CJ, Tamron, Raven Witch, Ram Bakery. Do you think they will escape? I think it's not likely. Just based on like how much of the show and everything has been based around like being happy where you are kind of thing. You know, we've got like, you know, Zubal's sense of like, you know, their sense of like, you know, like self-discovery, like finding a way to like, you know, make the right pieces, and that basically being, you know, fucking eternal torture for them. There's a lot of theming around being like, you know, being okay with the position that you're in. So I would very much doubt that that like they would find a way to escape, because that would just kind of feel like, oh, we've made our peace with, you know, being here, but now we can just go. Now we're gonna go. Now we're gonna get out. Yeah, I have no idea. I hope that Queen returns though, because I was so excited to see her, and then it was just like just instant. So I hope that happens. That'll be fun. That would be cool. Let me think about what else though. Yeah, other than that, really, like I'm very curious to see what it's going to be. The only things that I've really like, I've seen like very like mixed like receptions that haven't had spoilers in them, but like just like in general mixed reception. So I'm very curious to see what's gonna happen here. That's why I'm reacting to it live, is because I'm just like, you know what? No clue. No idea. Yeah. I don't know. I've mostly seen people dislike the finale. I'm not sure, because it's like, I feel like that might be just be a case of like, my thought is, right, is that the one way that I can see this going is that I feel like it's going to be very centered around a few characters and not necessarily give maybe enough to the other characters to have it feel like their arcs are like satisfying in a way. That can be the one thing that I can probably see, because I know that that's been like a running like kind of like thing with the show that people haven't really particularly enjoyed with it, because it's like, you know, you fall like the characters in the beginning, right? To be fair, right? I do understand like writing a character, right? And it's like these are the kind of the main characters. You know what I mean? But to be fair, the characters were presented as mostly equals in the beginning. Like, to be fair, right? The characters were presented as mostly equals in the beginning, right? And since then, we've kind of seen it shift towards a certain few characters getting more development, right? And so it's like, I understand, definitely, and I would honestly... I don't know if I would necessarily agree with it or not, but I definitely do, like, understand. Because I'm someone where I'm, like, because of the fact that I'm not really, like... I like the show, but I'm not necessarily, like, super into the show as some people are. I can definitely get the feeling of, like, oh, I really, really like this character, you know, I'm so excited to see what's done with, you know, done with them. And then it kind of feels like they've been, like, pushed aside. You know what I mean? So it's like, I get that, for sure. But, yeah, no, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see how they do it. How much longer? We got 15 minutes. Sorry, you got to deal with me for a little bit longer. You really do. You really do. But yeah, no. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Hi, YouTube chat. Sorry, I need to remember it because I got Twitch chat over here and then I got YouTube chat all the way over here, so I have to make sure to look at both. I think story is better than individual characters personally, but I get it. Yes, but also when the story is like that is true and I agree, but I feel like I said, like if this episode is more centered around like certain characters than others, then it's like that the characters kind of become the story. You know what I mean? So it's like I don't know, we'll see, but we'll see what happens with that because I'm very like I said, I'm just like curious from like a writing perspective with this because I do believe that this is like a pretty like well-written show. There's some things that I'm like, oh, you know, like I wish that there was more of this or less of that kind of thing, but we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens with it. Like I said, I'm going to give my full thoughts afterward. Also, just so everyone is aware, I actually want to make this very clear from the beginning. I'm going to be pausing. I'm going to be talking. I'm going to be saying stuff as stuff happens. You know what I mean? So it's like, as things happen, I'm going to be talking. I'm going to be pausing. I'm going to be, you know, like doing that. So if you don't like that, then just watch, you know, like either someone else that's reacting to it or whatever you want, like, or just, you know, the fucking thing, like, I'm gonna be pausing, so I'm gonna react to it. But we'll see what happens with it. I'm like I said, I'm just like, I'm so curious. I think there could have been more episodes, but also creating a whole ass series is a lot. Yeah, but also like I think that it's like if this was the story that, you know, was wanted to be told from the beginning, and I do respect the idea of like I'm cutting it off here. You know, like I don't necessarily think that it's the best thing to do all the time. But I do agree that, like, you know, if that's all you want to tell, that's all you want to tell. You know what I mean? So it's like, that's about it. That's about it, really. You know? Like, I don't know. I'm very, very curious about this. Yeah. Because it's like, I have no idea, honestly. Like, I just feel like in the beginning, right? Like, it's just kind of like, as it's gone on, it has kind of just, like, shifted a little bit. Where it's like, I feel like in the beginning, right? At least in the first, like, few episodes, from what I can remember, it was a little bit more on the side of, like, figuring out, like, the mystery behind the actual, like, you know, behind what's actually going on, right? And then it kind of stopped doing that and focused on the characters for a bit. And then episode 8 came along, and it was like, here's fucking as much as possible. You know what I mean? Like, here's a shit ton. And I was like, you know what? Okay. Like, it's not like it necessarily came out of nowhere. It didn't make sense, but it's just more so it was like, it started off by being like, oh, you know, like, not only are we, you know, doing some, you know, background to the characters, but we're also providing a little bit more about, like, what's going on in the background. You know what I mean? Have you watched episode 9 or is this your first watch? This is my first watch. This is entirely that. Will you be pausing for the Twitch ads if you can? I'm going to try to, I think, delay them. I don't know how long I can delay them for, but we'll see. But if I can't delay them, then yes, we will pause for the ads. So don't worry about that. We will pause for the ads, and then we'll get back to it. I'll just, like, talk while that's happening. So don't worry about that. Thank you guys for all the subs, though. I appreciate it. But what's the word? Like, I feel like my only thing is that I was like, my favorite part of the entire series is, I think, episode 2, where they go through the floor and then Gumayu sees all the fucking like NPCs and everything. You know what I mean? I think that is my favorite bit, where it's like, I was so interested in like, okay, how do they react to this? You know, like, how will this kind of evolve in a way? And so I'm very curious. I'm very, very curious. Yeah. We'll see. Most streamers I follow get 3 skips. I don't know how long said skips last. Let me look it up, actually, because then we might not have to pause for us. How long does pausing ads last on Twitch? Let's see here. 4 minutes. Wait, no. I don't know how long that would last. But I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, it might just be better to just like pause it for like 3 minutes. Like I said, it'll be 3 minutes, and then we'll get back into it. Unfortunately, that is the only way to have people not have a 1.5 minute long pre-rolls. 1.5 minute long pre-rolls. Like, up to 30 minutes? Oh, okay. So maybe I should. Maybe I should then. Let me see if I can. Let me see if I can, actually. Hold on. Layouts, edit, add, quick actions, panel. All right, save. What is this here? 60-second ad. I don't want to run an ad now. Or maybe, actually, because this is going to be like, what's the word? This is going to be like an hour, right? Hold on. What if we snooze your ads for 5 minutes? Okay, so it'd only be for 5 minutes at a time. So what if we run ads now? Will it do it? Because I'm thinking like, let's just do like an ad now in like 5 minutes, and then I'll delay the ads when they're about to happen. Would that work? So we'll run it in like 5 minutes. And then it'll be like 3 minutes. This is for Twitch, by the way, YouTube. YouTube, you guys are good. You're just getting random short ones, I think. But, yeah. I think if we run them now, it'll let us pause it later. So, if you're pausing, no, probably not. That's fair. Oh, shit. I should have turned them off. I'm sorry about that, y'all. Yeah, we'll try just running them now to get the most amount of time. But like I said, like if we do end up having to run ads, then I'll just wait. So we're all good. Or just subscribe and have no ads. Exactly. Or just subscribe with Twitch Prime for free. If we're pausing anyway, what's an ad pause? That's true. But also, like, people would want to hear my thoughts. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, no, I'll run the ads in like 3 minutes then, and then we'll go from there. That's what we'll do. All right, cool. Now that we got that figured out, let's get back to talking about it. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I think that I just like, I'm someone, and I feel like this is somewhat like, I think what kind of like happened in a way, right, is I think that a lot of people's expectations of the show, right, were like, this is gonna be, you know, like tech horror, you know, like very, you know, like meta kind of thing. And I feel like they just had their own expectations of what the show would be. And I feel like as the show has gone on, people have realized that those are not their expectations. Like I do really, really wish that like I said, in my personal opinion, like I'm just someone who loves like tech horror, and I love, you know, you guys know me, I love like sci-fi horror and all that shit, right? But this is definitely a lot more like character driven and character focused, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but I think that like a lot of people based on the pilot came in with a bunch of expectations, and then that just kind of like that probably affected the way that a lot of people view the show, especially. But yeah, we'll see how they do it. I'm very curious. I'm very, very curious on how this will end. Like I said, thank you for the $2 super chat on YouTube, Azerbel. I appreciate it. Thank you. It feels genre confused a little. I don't know if it's necessarily genre confused. I think it's just more so like, well, I just feel like there's a lot of concepts, and I think that this is why I'm like, I do wish that there was like a few more episodes, you know what I mean? Because it's like I feel like there's a lot to explore and a lot of things character-wise to figure out. You know what I mean? But allows you to delay an ad break for 5 minutes but only 3 times an hour. Yeah, we're just gonna run it. We're just gonna run it like right before. Hopefully that will just hopefully that will like reset the pre-roll timer, and then we'll see what happens. There we go. There we go. Yeah, I'm very curious. Very curious. It's about 3 episode lengths. Damn, that's crazy. We'll see. We'll see what happens with it. Like I said, I'm just so curious. Like I'm just morbidly curious about it. Variety is the same as genre confused. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I don't know. It's just very. There's a lot to it. Like I said, there's a lot to it, and that's why I'm like, I wish that this was. You know, I wish that there was more. You know what I mean? Like I do wish that there was more, but that's just comes from a place of just like I think that they do a good job, and I don't think that's necessarily a critique. You know what I mean? Like whenever, like I would say, like my biggest problem with so many things. Like, it's the same problem that I have with the fucking Backrooms movie, right? Is that I'm like, I wish that there was just more. You know what I mean? I just wish simply that there was more. And it's just like, that's about it, really. You know what I mean? Like, that's really about it. Like, genuinely, I just wish that there was more to the actual fucking, you know, like, series with it. But I wouldn't say that that's necessarily a bad thing. I don't really know. We'll see. I have no idea. Oh my lord. Hold on, sorry, chat. I'm looking for a thing right now. Where is it? Let me see. Where is it? I'll show it later. I was like, I've been trying to learn what's the word? And it's just a completely unrelated note. I've been trying to learn like FL Studio and everything more, and so I tried recreating something by ear the other day, and that was fun. That was pretty cool. But yeah. Alrighty. There we go. I'm gonna turn chat. Oof, I don't know. I should probably turn chat off. Well, actually, oh shit, I have to do the 3-minute ad. Hold on, 3-minute ad, 1 second. 3-minute ad for non-subs, so that way we can reset the pre-roll. All right, you'll be back right as it starts. Did that work? I have no idea. Yes, it did. Okay, that actually worked. Okay, that did actually work. We're good. We're good, I'd say. It did actually work in at least resetting the ad timer. So if you didn't have an ad, then that's great. If you didn't have an ad, then that's great. So yeah. And YouTube, you guys are fine. You guys are fine. But yeah, we'll see what happens here. Very curious about this. There we go. I didn't have any ad. Then if you don't, then you're great. If you guys, hey, if you don't have one, then hey, we're here. We're here. All right, what's up, y'all? There we go. Is the stream health okay on YouTube? Are you guys good? Looks like it. I think everything seems okay. I'm sure it's fine. Looks fine. Okay, we're good. Alrighty. Let's do it. I'm probably going to not look at chat as much. I'm still going to have chat up, but I'm probably not going to look at it as much during the actual finale. So that way, we can, I can react real, because I know that people have a hard time sometimes with, like, realizing that saying, oh my god, this part is still a spoiler. So you guys are just going to be off to the side for me. But we got 60 seconds. We got 60 seconds, everyone. Thank you so much to everyone for watching the ads. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. All right, let me turn off the music here, and let's get into it. Let's just get into it. There we go. Are you recording at the same time? You might want to if you want the whole VOD. I think it's fine. I know that I'm streaming on YouTube as well, so I can always download that too. So that should be fine. All right. We got like 60 seconds here. Oh man. Like I said, I'm very curious about this because it's like a finale is so fucking hard to do. And so it's like I'm very, very curious about this. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. All right. There we go. Parts of the VOD maybe get muted. That's okay. If it happens, then what's the word? Then I'll just get it from the YouTube VOD, or I'll just use like there's a thing that just records streams that I have. So yeah, can't see vid. It's not on yet. It's not on yet. So that scared me. It just says premiere will begin shortly. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, no, the ads are timed to be before the episode. Yeah, no, we're good. There we go. Thank you for the £2. I appreciate it. What's your favorite Bo Burnham song? I have no idea. I have no clue, honestly. I have no idea. I haven't listened to it in so long. I'm gonna be so real. Here, thank you for the 65 months. I appreciate it. I'm so sorry, but thank you for the £2. I appreciate it. There we go. All right. Are you keeping chat on the screen? I mean, I don't see why not. Should I turn it off? Should I turn it off stream? Should I turn it off the screen? Should I do that? Yeah? Okay, I'll do that. Alright, I'll do that real fast. It's not on yet. Oh, now it's on. Okay. Never mind, it's happening. Beautiful. Alright. Alright, we're good. 3 minutes?! Alright, well, I mean, if I had known that, then I would have done the fucking... I would have done it way later. I'm gonna put on 3 times speed. There we go. So that way I get to see it faster. That's how it works. And then it's gonna load for 30 seconds. Why does it work? Because there's always a slight delay, so putting it on 2 times speed is the best way of, like, doing it at the same time here. So, we'll see. Oh, man. I don't know why I'm just, like, I think I'm, like, so just, like... I don't know how to describe it, but there's just a feeling that I have in my stomach. You know what I mean? That I'm just like, oh, man. What is this? What is this gonna be? I'm very, like, fear? I don't know if it's fear in a way. It's just more so I'm just, like, I'm very curious. They're gonna shit themselves. That too, probably. That too, probably. I'm not gonna lie. That too, probably. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. Anticipation? I think so. I would say so. I'm just so, like I said, I'm just like, oh, I'm so, ugh. Because this is just, to be fair, like, I'm curious on what route it takes. You know what I mean? Yeah. We'll see. We'll see what happens here. Let's see it. Let's see it, though. It's time. It's time, everyone. There we go. Cool, cool, cool. Let's see it. This fucking music. My expectations are so mixed, ready for anything. That's exactly how I feel. I'm just like, I don't know. I really don't know. That one looked like a 7 for a sec. That is, yeah, that is. We gotta wait 7 more minutes. I got spoiled so bad. Like I said, the only things that I saw were just, like, vague things. You know what I mean? Like, someone going, like, oh my god, not this scene, when it came to, like, the fucking, like, I don't know. So I'm like, there's some things that I'm like, I can maybe assume, but then there's also an equal chance that it can go the other way. What path do you not want it to take? Like I said, I really, really hope that it, like, does feel good in the way of, like, it tying everything together. That's the one thing that I'm worried about, I would say. Is it like feeling like there's still a lot of things, like maybe not necessarily like explanation wise, but more so like emotionally with the characters that will feel kind of like very quick. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm kind of like, I don't really know. Corporate answer. That's just how I feel. What do you mean corporate answer? What are you talking about? That's how I feel. That's how genuinely... Okay, whatever. Here we